Today we're going to analyze the stock of Microsoft. Let's go take a look. Here we are on Microsoft's homepage. Everyone knows what Microsoft does. A lot of big companies use it, a lot of small companies use it. It's your Word, Excel, Outlook, all of that. Office 365 is their suite of offerings and services. The AI is Microsoft Copilot. That's the AI that they're building out that works in with its suite of services like Excel and PowerPoint and all that stuff. So here is Microsoft. Let's look at the numbers. It is currently sitting at 401 US dollars. In its most recent day of action, that was the 12th of February 2026. As of this recording, it took a dip of 0.63%. Its 52-week price range is 344 to 555. That's its 52-week price range over the past year. And so you can see that the price that it's currently sitting at is right at the middle of that range. Its fair value estimates is 464, which is up 16.1%, a potential upside if it reaches that fair value of 16% from where it currently sits. Uncertainty around Microsoft is low, so this doesn't fall into the category of a speculative investment based on my books. If you follow our portfolio and our investing on eToro and my recommendations and such, its spread is 372 to 568. Let's take a look at what the analysts say. There are 53 analysts reporting with an average price target of 596. That's significantly higher than its fair value of 464, and so analysts are predicting quite a bit higher, and they have good reason, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna share my thoughts on this later. Let's look at the bear and bullish signals, the four main ones, and they are currently all bullish signals. Microsoft has raised their dividends for 20 consecutive years. 17 analysts have reviewed their average, their earnings upward, for this coming year. For this upcoming period, not year. They are currently trading at a low price to earnings ratio relative to near-term earnings growth. I'm not going into price to earnings in this video. If you want me to do a video on what price to earnings ratio is and all that, pop a comment in the below, let me know, and I can do a video on that. They're a prominent player in the software industry now. Software industry, that's where we'll see when we look at the charts. That's what we'll see. The software industry as a whole has taken a hit. So let's take a look at the past week. Past week has been up to down for Microsoft and ending pretty much flat at 0.1% down. The past month has seen a dip of 14% in Microsoft. Past 3 months has seen a dip of 20%. The past year has seen a pretty much flat, a dip of 1%. Past 5 years has seen a gain of 70%, and the past 10 years has seen a gain of 795%. So, as I mentioned earlier, it's a major player in the software industry, and that is why it's taken a hit recently over the past 3 months, is because software has just been hammered, and Microsoft's not the worst of the stories around software, and so it's just been hit hard with AI and all that's going on. What are my thoughts? My thoughts is this: if you have space in your portfolio to add a position or add Microsoft into your portfolio, what I mean by space is you're not running a huge percentage on single stocks, but you're managing your single stocks and you don't have already 8, 9, 10 single stocks, you could add Microsoft. But if you're pushing up towards 10 single stocks plus your ETFs that I recommend, then you need to look at what you're holding, because if you get too many single stocks, you don't have the time, unless you're doing it full time. You don't have the time to have researched all these stocks. So, but if you're sitting and you got space in your portfolio and percentage in your overall portfolio to put into Microsoft, personally, I think it's a great buy. Are we adding it? I'm not, for the reason because, as I mentioned earlier, but I think it's actually a great opportunity. I am looking at some other things, but I think Microsoft is a really good opportunity, and is tempting to move funds across to Microsoft. So when we'll see where things are at when we reevaluate our portfolio, I may move funds across from one holding to Microsoft. We'll see. I'm not telling you to do this. It's just, this is not financial advice. I don't know what your portfolio looks like. I think this is an opportunity because Microsoft has been taken down over the past 3 months and is flat for the past year pretty much, based on the whole industry, software industry, going down. So I think this is actually a good opportunity, and you could see some good gains there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Thank you to all those who subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have you join our community. If you're looking to invest, there's a link to eToro below. You can check it out. Let me